boy. Why doesn't Homelander kill Butcher? Now, we could use the obvious one, plot armor, but besides that, are there any psychological reasons that Homelander possibly wants to keep Butcher around for? And I actually think there are a few. So let's go through them together and take a look at why our boy Butcher is still alive. And if you want to see the uncensored version, you can check out the link. I'll leave it in the description for Nebula.
You know, I could just pull you apart, limb by limb, make you tell me.
Nah, that'd be worthless. Victim always goes into shock. You got to start small. Fingers, toenails, ears.
He's my son, William.
Can we just skip to the part where you laser my brains out?
Oh, for Christ's sake. Where's the sport in that? You're like putting down a wounded dog.
You're the one with your tail between your legs and all them talk shows.
Touche, William.
I think there's so many different reasons in this one scene. One is he doesn't really see Butcher as a threat at all. He's kind of, that would be too easy. Why even do that? I think that he also finds Butcher a little bit amusing. He appreciates how refreshingly honest he is. I think that out of everyone that's around Homelander, there are very few people that just say it like it is. I also think that he appreciates some of Butcher's traits. There's something for Homelander who is so tough on the exterior and so emotionally sensitive and damaged from all of the things that he's been through, to see almost Butcher as the opposite. Butcher is this person that is just a regular human, at least at this point, just a regular human, yet on the inside has really gotten this tough interior where you believe that nothing really matters to him. And in a lot of cases, he's got these traits that Homelander wished he had.
Ryan.
I love that scene. This is that kind of like partners in crime. Like, this is like Batman, Joker working together for a unified enemy to protect Ryan. I think it's one of the few times that they really have this partnership, and I love the disdain that they both have. Like, oh, fine, we're gonna work together. It's this a little bit of respect and disgust at exactly the same time. And so their unified care for Ryan is another thing that binds them together. My enemy's enemy is my friend, or frenemy.
Come on, kiddo. Would you be scared of a bunch of cockroaches? Huh?
Yeah.
The baby chicks, or whatever. Look, the point is, you have nothing to be nervous about. They're only humans. And toys for our amusement. That's right. We got this.
I think that shows Homelander's feelings about humans, and Butcher would be no different. He's amusing to him, and if ever the point came where he actually found him an actual threat, which I think that his level of narcissistic traits stops him from even being able to look at. To be able to see anyone else, especially a human, as an equal or a threat, I think would be an insult to his own ego. And so because of that, he doesn't have to really get rid of him because it's not really a risk.
It's what your mum would want.
No means no, William. Don't worry. Nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Oh, look at that big black mass curdling around your brain. What do you got, 6 months? It's too bad. We're not gonna have that last dance together. I'll miss us.
Bloody hell. You your own voice, don't you?
That's a spirit, champ.
And I think that that's another piece to it, is that Homelander now knows that Butcher's gonna die anyways. Why does he have to make it any sooner or even put him out of his misery? And also that set of we're not gonna be able to do that last dance, that he finds Butcher's want to kill him entertaining, amusing in a certain way. And I think that when you have these godlike abilities, that can make those times of boredom a little bit more interesting.
I kind of like him.
Of course, he bumps us with suburban women and white men over 50. Amazing choice, sir.
You just said he was crazy.
What I meant was we would be crazy to, not bring him in.
I'm surrounded by sycophants and imbeciles. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Not one of you has the stomach to challenge anything I say.
And that can be exhausting when everyone's just telling you what you want to hear. And I think that he likes that Butcher not only will tell him what he thinks, but that he will also challenge Homelander and insult him right to his face. And I think that that's a wonderful juxtaposition to who Homelander is in the life that he lives.
You gonna finish that? Oh, come on, buddy. We're supposed to be celebrating. What's wrong?
No, it's nothing.
Come on now. We talked about this. We have to share everything with each other. Do everything together until we almost merge into one.
Yeah, that's called enmeshment. That's really unhealthy for relationships. You want other people to be their own person. But for Homelander, his own attachment, I just have to go into it, his own attachment injury, he feels that if he's merged with someone else, then they won't be able to leave him. And so that makes him overly controlling because of that. But yeah, enmeshment, not good. You want to have two separate people. That's healthy.
So you tell me, son. Whatever it is, it's okay.
I don't want Butcher to die.
But even after he abandoned you like that?
My mom loved him.
What about you?
And I think that that one is a really strong position of why Homelander now doesn't want to kill Butcher. Homelander needs Ryan. Ryan is the only person that he feels truly cares about him in a deep and honest way. And if he does something to push him away, such as kill someone that he cares about, that he knows he might lose Ryan completely, and that might break him.
Where have you been?
Sorry, I flew to Coney Island to get those hot dogs.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You've been at William Butcher's. I can smell him on you.
He's going through a tough time.
Why do you care? When you have everything here. You have a home, you have a father. I've given you everything that I ever wanted, and it's still not good enough for you. Why?
As long as Homelander feels that Butcher isn't a threat and that Ryan is with him, there's no reason to get rid of him. So I think that that's another reason that Ryan is sticking with Homelander. I do think that he has a genuine affection and attachment to him, and he's the person that wanted to keep him when Butcher pushed him away. If Ryan wasn't there, or he felt that Butcher took him away, I think that greatly increases the chance that Butcher wouldn't be with us for much longer.
Ryan, I've been manipulated by people my whole life. It's like being a slave, only worse. Realize that I've been doing the same thing to you. But no more. From now on, no more rules.
I think that's Homelander being really genuine about his feelings of having to be under this regime and wanting to make everyone else proud, make everyone else happy. He actually looks up to Butcher. I think that in that way, he sees Butcher as this template of having traits that he wishes that he had. I think that he does have respect. Like, I would put it under respect for Butcher. A lot of times we look up to people even if we don't like them, or don't like them because they have certain traits that we don't have ourselves.
It's an absolute wonder to me that you've all managed to live this long.
What? I didn't go through with it.
And I think that scene of Butcher kind of does show that brazen attitude of really not caring and no one really else matters. And his level of feeling guilt or being controlled by natural convention of culture and decorum really doesn't apply. And so those are some of my reasons that I think that Butcher is still around, besides the general one of plot armor. You can let me know your thoughts or your favorite scenes in the comments below, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.